Okay. I hate to do this, but I have to. Um, I don't like to call out people. I always got to look at on the side of things of gratitude, right? I'm always grateful that I have people who watch my show, but that form of gratitude should not subject me to the sense of having to sit here and take people's shit. Now, I let one comment go. I let the second comment go, and you comment on my community or my under my video a third time. I'm very understanding because I look at shit from the side of the subscriber or viewer, but I also have to look at it on the side of the content creator and all my audience. And I'm only addressing you because you're very vocal in what you do. And when I mean vocal in words. Okay? You were mad because you took the moniker or the name that was similar to a well-established content creator whose name was Lovely Love. Then you had the nerve to get mad because people were mixing you up with that particular person, Lovely One. Now, Lovely One, let me address you real quick. You came into my live, I had an agenda talking about every single solitary point that I wanted to talk to about my life. I gave thought to my life. So how dare you tell me and disrespect the other people in the chat that come to see me live well and also want to hear about the things that I listed on my agenda to tell me to move on with the programming. First of all, who are you? Second of all, how dare you? Like we appreciate content creators. We appreciate your support, but some of y'all are getting a little bit beside yourselves with y'all entitlement syndrome to dictate how my program goes along is one of like the highest offenses you can do because you're disregarding other members who may have wanted to hear about my gym update or my basketball. Just like you said you like about my stocks and the real world stuff, a lot of people don't like that. They want to hear about the stuff in the B sector and stuff like that, or they want to hear about my gym stories. Some of them like that. So I'm not going to change my programming for one person. Now, if you want to take a poll and there's a whole group of people that say, oh, well, we don't want to hear that, then I may take that into consideration. But let me just say this again. I'm not petty. I am not sensitive because I ignored your first comment. I go and refresh and check something. I see a second comment. Then I see a third comment. I say, who the hell are you? And I don't like to call out people because I know there's a reason why y'all don't hit links. I know there's a reason why y'all do what y'all want to do. But y'all taking this shit a little bit too far and telling content creators how they should do things. When you have not at all contributed any way, form, or facet at all to the broadcast. I got people over here who put in time and effort and monetary resources, and they have not one time ever told me what to do on my platform. And if they did, it came in the form of a suggestion, not a command. It wasn't get along with the program, move along with the agenda. There is no price of admission to my show at all. So when you don't pay a price of admission to the show, you have to wait until it gets to the sector or a section that you want to, and there's always the replay. That kind of entitlement on a free application, and you're not even a member, so you can't even hit me with I'm a paying member. You take too long to get to the point, then I can understand. But you're not even a paying member, and I hate that it always comes to money. But there should be a consideration for prioritization for those who do pay for such considerations. Those who do not pay are usually the ones that come in here acting the most entitled. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. Okay. The only person who come at me and I listen really most likely was the one that when I had $100 membership. Oh, you don't like that? Okay, no problem. But Lovely One, you watch around with an entitled attitude, and I'm tired of it. I saw it today, and it was a little bit mood shifting in my broadcast. It really was. And I had to keep my composure. And I actually called you out. I said, wait a minute, you have to go with the flow. So I don't like like I say, I don't like this. And I hate to do this. But sometimes people put an X on their name by their behavior and the way they come at content creators. We are not your bitches. We don't work for you. Okay? We don't. And yeah, you could choose to not watch, unsubscribe. I don't care. But what I don't have to do is deal with blatant disrespect. And see, let's take it one step further. If I really wanted to be petty, I will put your name in the title so that whenever anyone clicks on this video, they know who I'm referencing. But I'm having mercy. I'm having calmness because we had a great live. And I don't want to be in that vindictive, petty spirit where I know how to get shit highlighted on you, and I don't want to do that. So before you write another comment and come at me, think of the mercy that I'm still extending to you, but not putting your name in the title. Okay, I just want to say that to you real quick because that's not right to come in somebody's live and do what you did and then complain afterwards the way you did. So please, to all, I say this on behalf of all my fellow content creators, enemies, and allies, be respectful of how you treat us. Some of y'all treat us like shit, like we are your slaves, and you don't do shit for us. One of you does not matter to me. An accumulation of views, yes, they do. But to come in with that entitled spirit to change the mood of the live and have it fast forwarded to a point where you want it to go, it's not right for the collective audience. Not right at all. Sometimes you have to sit through maybe my boring recount of my life because there's a certain section of my audience that likes to hear that. Just like part of times I don't hear anything from when I don't give any part of my life. I don't hear no complaints about that. And maybe sometimes I do hear complaints about that. That's why I'm referencing it. So that's what I want to say is just y'all people, subscribers, chatters, viewers, be respectful of those who will sit up here providing y'all entertainment. Be respectful how you come at us. If we come at you disrespectful, then that's totally understandable how you will come at us in that capacity. But treat people how you want to be treated. I'm always mindful. I always put myself in the position of the person that's viewing my live. Also, I'm also putting myself in the position of the person who come to support. But I'm also putting myself in the position of me. Okay? You always threaten someone so you feel vindictive. How I'm threatening someone? Did I say that I would physically harm someone? Did I put their name in the title to encourage harassment or to change up their narrative? No. You're not going to intimidate me with that comment to silence me. That's not going to work. Like I said, this person put numerous comments under my video. The first one I ignored, the second one I ignored, but the third one they kept on. So therefore, that forced me to say something. Why do you feel that you continuously criticize people on this application to provide y'all entertainment and us not to say shit? You did not buy a ticket to my show. So therefore, there was no immediate compensation for the harassment in which you bestowed upon me, correct? So I'm not going to sit up here and take stuff from you for free. Sorry, it don't work like that. Thank you for coming. What's up, Becky? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm going to acknowledge y'all real quick, and then I'm about to go. What's up, Outspoken? How you doing? What's up, Bricks Bay? Thank you for coming back. Outspoken, how you doing? Good to see you. Peace and love your way. Some are very aggressive. You don't go to a person's place of business. You don't go to a person's place and start telling them how to run it, especially with lack of consideration for the other occupants inside that business. That's not how you do things. What's up, Heavy Bear? How you doing? Good to see you. And that's not the first time. You know, the other person left comments before. They've been neutral in tone, but don't tell me how to do that. I don't mind that in a live broadcast, and I responded as such. But now you coming back telling me this and that and that and this. That's not right. What's up, Real Sunny B? How you doing? Long time no see. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up? It's me, Jazzy. What's going on, girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Detach myself. How you doing? Yeah, bricks the baby. It's a tide. It's a tide, and people are wielding their influence through multiple things, like through the discords and the money and the membership. That like there's a new place of entitlement that a lot um people are welding to control people and to control the narrative, and then also to you know issue disrespect. And I'm like, no, I'm not one of those people. Like you're not gonna sit over here and no, no. And I intentionally not call out people because I know that can like be an unpleasant viewing experience for people when that drama that they cause somewhere could then carry over to multiple times. I don't want to do that unless you intentionally do something like Lovely One did. What's up, Philly T? How you doing? Thank you for coming back. Detached, what's going on? Um, so yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna drag this out. I don't like dragging people, but I think I do need to bring attention to certain behavior that I see. Um, I'm not respectful at all. I'm not respectful. You're not respectful. Well, I could point you to a channel that could definitely disrespect you. Go. I know she is not. Well, you're not special. Who are you talking to? What's up, ATL? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Um. Anyway, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Have a good one, and please be respectful to those who are being respectful to you. Please be considerate of your content creators who are being respectful to you as well. Okay. You still have your bandana? No, we ain't trying to. I don't think. I just don't. I don't think they understand like the territory that they're in. Like they're like one of those people on a tourist bus that's going through the hood and thinks everything gravy is gravy in a show until it gets turned on them. That's what I think. So we're gonna say the bandana until like we really need to pull it out for special occasions. But I think Lovely One is just one of those people that's just like one of them tourist buses that go through the hood and everything is for show until it gets turned on them. And they, once they see that laugh and then that disrespect go the wrong way. That's all. So you gotta let people know. You gotta let people know until then. That's when they really know. You can't say nobody never told them. All right. See y'all later. What's up, Tezura? Thank you for coming back. See y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.